Hello and welcome to Wake Up America. The trade relationship between the United States and China has for nearly a decade been both the primary common ground between the two nations and the primary point of contention. There's no debating the fact that China and the U.S. need one another to survive. China needs the United States to continue buying overproduced Chinese goods so as to keep its impoverished populace happy and peaceable. The United States needs the Chinese to fund its day-to-day operations and keep the Treasury liquid. If either were to suddenly stop or alter this relationship, the results for both would be dire. However, that does not mean that we cannot do something to amend the relationship and move towards sustainability. As it currently stands, the Chinese economy steals its prosperity from its neighbors, and the United States economy gives its prosperity away. At some point, there will no longer be enough prosperity to steal or give away, and collapse will ensue. Senator Debbie Stabenow of Michigan hopes to be an integral part of staving off that collapse. Senator Stabenow's China Fair Trade Act is supported by Senators Sherrod Brown of Ohio and Bob Casey of Pennsylvania. These senators, representing the long-forgotten American Rust Belt, intend their legislation to prevent taxpayer monies from purchasing Chinese products and services until Beijing abides by the rules and regulations of its own WTO accord. More than anything else, these senators want to block federal procurements on Chinese goods until American businesses are allowed export access into China. As it currently stands, China bars most exports and requires instead that American businesses move their facilities into China for access. This institutionalized offshoring requirement has cost countless jobs in Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and throughout the United States. If the law is passed, China would have to change its policies or face exclusion from the incredibly lucrative federal procurements market, valued at nearly $1.7 trillion. Unfortunately for the Rust Belt, there is very little movement in the White House or Democratic leadership in Congress regarding implementing changes with China. One major hurdle that these enterprising senators will face is a decision by Beijing to allow a tiny revaluing of the yuan renminbi against the dollar. When push comes to shove, the White House will likely take the same stance of its predecessor. Their argument is that it is better to fight long and hard for the Chinese to give up voluntary concessions than to fight even longer and even harder for substantive change. For more related news and topics, please tune in and log on every day at economyincrisis.org. And for up-to-date news on events from concerned citizens and economy in crisis, please visit us on meetup.com.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!